Hello guys, it's Julie, Gypsy's Jewels. I am back with a little video. We're gonna do some what solds today. So I'm gonna go through about 12 of the items that have recently sold in my store in this month of January 2024. Is it 2024 now? Why do I forget? Okay, but yeah, it's let's do this, guys. Did I introduce myself? I am a full-time reseller. I've been doing it for about 2 years now. And I do support my whole family doing this. I'm a single mama and I support my family with this. So I am a one-woman show here and I'm doing it, and so can you. So let's see what kind of things we can sell on eBay. Right now, eBay is the only platform I'm selling on. I might branch out eventually, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, but okay, we're gonna do a screen share here and see how this works. Okay, the first thing, Secret Garden, which I love this pop-up book. Look at how pretty the inside is on this thing. Beautiful. And you see the price tag. Okay, so I had learned just a little bit before I bought this that pop-up books can sell, and I'm like, oh yeah, baby, because I went to an estate sale and they had a ton of pop-up books and I was excited, but I had to like look them up because I'm like, I'm sure, you know, not all of them sell good. Some of them are more rare than others, so I did look them up. Most of them that I bought, I spent like $3 on this. Look at, oh my gosh, I just can't. It had all the these little people inside and everything, which was a bonus because when I did look this up, I found very few sold, or even on eBay. That's why I priced it up, because I knew it was more rare. And I think the one person who did have it didn't have like these little people in the book. So it was pretty complete, I'm sure, the whole thing. So yeah, it did eventually sell for this much, but it took a while to sell. It took like a couple months at least, but it sold, so nice. Here's a cool one too. I was a little bummed about this. I found this at an estate sale too, and as you can see, it's a really old Sony Walkman cassette with the headphones. Looks really good for its age too, but I could have sold this for like $100 at least, because it has all of its stuff. It looks really good, as you can see, but it didn't work correctly. The radio on it worked, but the cassette player didn't work. It wouldn't play the actual cassette. Obviously, that's an issue. So I kind of looked up, I'm like, it's worth fixing because it's worth decent change, you know? So I bought this belt right here. It's a little belt you have to put on the inside, and it seemed rather like simple to fix, I thought, but no, it wasn't, because I could not get the darn door off of it. It had no screws. Like, it was some weird old cassette player that you couldn't even open it with little screws. You had to like pry it open, and I knew I'd end up like messing it up and I'd probably ruin the whole thing. So instead of that, I just put it on here for $34, and I put, as it says, repair, read. So I just put all the information there. I had already ordered the belt, which I forget, it wasn't much, but hey, there's 2 of them there actually that came in the bag. So they had the belt. Whoever ordered this, I'm sure, knew how to fix it, and they probably flipped it. I don't know. Who cares? I don't care. They bought it for me, and that's all I wanted, is to make my money back. And I did, and then some, because I think I only paid like a couple bucks for this, so it ended up working out anyways. So this, oh, this is so pretty, right? Vintage green bead necklace. I tried this on myself and it was so cool looking. I knew I wouldn't like ever wear it probably though, so I'm like, I'm just gonna sell it. It just, look at this. It had a really pretty, like almost a lime greeny color, clear beads, and the earrings match, just smaller balls, as you can see. And no, it wasn't signed or anything like that, but any kind of set you can get is good because it's worth more money with the earrings or whatever if it's like goes together. So I use the keyword kitschy. Sometimes I put, and chunky balls, ball beads. Mod, that's another word, little keyword I use. And this did take a while to sell though, but 22 bucks ain't bad. I don't think. I only paid probably a couple bucks for that too. I don't really remember where I got that. But what is this? This is not the right thing. Ooh. Hold up. Oh, there we go. This is the one we wanted. Okay, so vintage mid-century gold crown highball cocktail glasses. Anything mid-century, barware, especially if they have their little, like the print is kind of shiny, with this little gilded look to it. They usually always sell for good money. Now, this had issues. I got this at my local, well, not local thrift, kind of local, a thrift store nearby. And I thought it looked really cool. And they only had like maybe six, $7 on all these. And if they were in good condition, I could have got like a lot more, like 80-ish, 60, 80-ish, I think, for all these. But they were in like crap condition. And I don't know how I didn't realize. But yeah, let me show you. I, of course, took close-ups so you could see. But, okay, do you see these little shield thingies? Those are supposed to be filled in with the color gold, and they're not. Like a bunch, see this one up top there? A bunch of them had a lot of fade to them. As you can see right here, like the bottom ones have the gold and the top ones are missing a bunch of the gold. So yeah, and look at, yeah, here you can see. So because it was so faded, I did not sell them for much. I thought, dude, this sucks. Like, most people ain't gonna wanna buy it. They're little barware, cocktail or whatever, barware, highball glasses, highball cocktail glasses, I guess. That's why I said anything. Anyway, but yeah. I still sold them. I just sold them for a lot cheaper because I knew I probably would have to anyhow, and I just kind of wanted to move them. Those actually just sold today, but I hate shipping glasses, but you know, what you gotta do? I gotta do it anyhow. I pick them up, I gotta ship them. That's on me for picking them up, okay? If I don't want to ship them, I don't have to buy them, and I need to learn that lesson. So yeah. Here we go. Next one. Now these granny square blankets, this one was fabulous. It was so pretty. I took an offer on it. I think I sold it for 25. I had it for 37, as you can see. This one was so pretty. It was in excellent condition. No, it wasn't one of those really vibrant ones with the black and the colorful flowers like some of the really cool ones are, but for someone who wanted more of like a beigey kind of theme going on there, a more subtle theme, it's really pretty. But I've noticed lately, I don't know if it's just my store or if the granny square things kind of fizzling down, but mine aren't selling as good lately. I'm sorry, I'm addicted to coffee, and so I have my coffee here and I'm gonna drink it. And you can drink some coffee too if you want, or like something else. Whatever deals your pickle, guys. So anyhow, still a decent sale. I don't think I paid, but maybe a few bucks for this. Seriously, I think I got it at my local thrift store right down the street, and they seriously, all their blankets are either like $1 to $3. I know, it's insane. It's insane. I am very grateful for that place. Okay, here we got some vintage Pyrex, and usually when I see vintage Pyrex, I'm like, oh, it's so, you know, oversaturated. And for a while, I just would never pick it up because it just bugged me that there was so much on there and I didn't want to mess with it. And I found these at my local thrift store and I thought, you know, it's in good condition. The price was great. I think I only paid a couple bucks for this one. And I did learn that this Amish butter print, it sells well. This is one of the good selling ones. So if you get one that has a popular pattern, it will sell better. There's a lot on YouTube. There's a lot on eBay. A lot of Pyrex on eBay because a lot of people know it sells well, but it also has like a really good sell-through rate, so it sells well too. I don't know. So now I'm probably gonna pick up more of it if I see it and if it's in good condition and at the right price. I'll definitely pick it up because this one sold. I did take an offer. I think it wasn't lowball. It was just like a little under 27, I think. And this is kind of a smaller one. It's a 1 quart, which is smaller, and it didn't have the lid or anything, but it was in pretty good condition. So yeah, I only paid a couple bucks, so I sold it. And as you can see, that's the Pyrex on the bottom. It had a few little, you know, that little spot there, but look at it, and it was in pretty darn good condition. So yeah, good sale there. All right, next, what we got? Oh, this is funny. So I just made a video about weird things that sell on eBay, and this was one of them, Starbucks gift cards. And I'm talking Starbucks gift cards, no balance. Like, people just collect them for the pictures and whatnot. So when I worked at Starbucks years ago, because I am an old lady now, I was early 20s, I think, when I worked at Starbucks. I started collecting these cards because I thought they're so cool, and I'm like, oh, I'll just collect a bunch of them because, you know, they're cool, and why not? I work here and I get a bunch. So I had a bunch of them stashed, and I don't know why, but I happened, maybe I looked it up, but somehow I found out they sell. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just sell them because I don't want them. Some of them sell for a lot, but these ones were more common. So yeah, $10 I sold them for, but hey, it was free. I had them. And they're cool. So yeah, you can find some, just be on the lookout. If you ever find these cards, just take them, you know. I don't know where normal people would find these though. If you don't work there or have some connect, you could, I don't know, you might be able to find them stashed or at a garage sale or something. Next, let's do this. Okay, we have a Cabbage Patch. Now, a lot of Cabbage Patch do not sell, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean. They don't sell for very much at all. Now, it has to be a rare one, but I don't know. I found this guy, and look at, he had his whole outfit on. He was a b-ball player, and he had his little hat and his shoes and the whole 9 yards. And I'm like, oh yeah. And see, look, he's a little scuffy there, but not too bad. Like, his socks have a little scuffy on them. But honestly, I don't know how old he was. Oh, 82. Wow. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. But for that age and everything, I thought he was in good condition. He was cute. There's his little booty. And yeah, he sold for $28. So that wasn't bad. Look at him. His little hair. His little yarn hair. But okay. Next, what we got? Oh, okay. Studio Art Pottery. Anytime you see stuff like this, if it looks handmade and it looks well done, always check the bottom to see if it's signed. Let me see. This was, let me see. There we go. There's the bottom. I think it said, hey. I forget if this was a collector item or not, or if it was just like someone who made a picture. But it was well done, as you can see. I found it at an estate sale for a couple bucks, and I thought, yep, I'm buying it because it's well made and it's cheap. So anytime you find hand thrown clay, like artisan pottery, and it's in good condition, and it doesn't look like, you know, someone made it who really don't know what they're doing and just for like a fun little craft. Yeah, definitely pick it up if you can get it at a good price. All right, this little cute, look at this. Oh my goodness. Vintage heartstrings, red overall jumper. This is so cute, but I tell you what, I cannot buy kids clothes anymore or baby clothes unless there's something really sought after or popular, because they don't sell for me. And this was so cute. Look at this. Made in India. Aww. Made with love. And look at, yeah, look at it. Made with TLC. Oh, tender love and care. Yeah. But this took forever to sell, and it probably just sold obviously because Valentine's Day is next month, which is good. I'm glad it finally sold. But yeah, I think I sold it for $12. I accepted an offer. And yeah, like I said, I probably wouldn't pick this up again though. It just sits too long, and children's clothes never do well for me. I have a adorable vintage baby snowsuit in my store right now, and I can't believe how long it's sat. It's so pretty. But yeah, it's just one of them things I think takes longer to sell. Oh, what you gonna do? Okay, JCPenney floral patchwork queen quilt bedspread blanket pink lime green. This is another one I think I found at my local thrift store, paid very little for it. So if you ever find, let's see, it's just a blank, it's not even real patchwork, you know, the patchwork is just a print, but it is a quilt. It's just, you know, it's not like a patch quilt. Anytime you can find like the old blankets that aren't made anymore, and if they're like JCPenney, Sears, some brand that people know about and they maybe had when they were younger, or as a child or whatever, and they can't get anymore because it's, you know, what's it called? They don't make it anymore. Discontinued or old stock or whatever, that's usually a good thing to grab. Now blankets, they cost a lot to ship, but people will still, they'll buy them. If it's something valuable, a good brand, like I said, something they want and it's in good condition, they will pay the shipping. And I mean, honestly, they're not hard to ship. You just kind of ball them up, roll them up, you know, and put them in a big bag. I use poly bags, but I've even had to ship blankets in, whoops, my lamp's up there. I've had to ship a blanket or two in like garbage bags. I mean, sometimes you have to. It was so big, but you know, just so it's safe and it's in good condition and you do all you can. I mean, people realize the thing's so big you can't put it in anything else, and you don't want to put it in a box because then it's gonna cost even more to ship. So yeah, that was a good sale though. That did sit for a while, I will say. I think I had it priced a little higher and then I came down on the price. But yeah, it still sold 42 bucks, and that is a good sale, I would say. A good flip. So for now, that's all I had saved, and I'll do some more at a later date, but for now, yeah, I think that's good. Talk to y'all later. Toodaloo.